Good morning. Happy Tuesday. So I did not work yesterday, so I'm just getting back and kind of looking at everything that the sub left and trying to organize myself for what I'm doing today. So yesterday I left for them a geometry worksheet that was just complementary supplementary angles. Very easy. And so today I want to kind of build on that by doing triangles and vertical angles, because both of those kind of build on supplementary angles. So I think I want to do a little mini lesson on that, but the problem is I don't have any work for that. So I need to find a worksheet real quick and get ready for today. Okay, so printed out some worksheets that I think will work. But I'm going to work through them myself while eating my breakfast. That way I know I'm not assigning anything that's like crazy, because I've done that in the past. So I'm just gonna work through these and make sure that they all look good. Okay, instead of PLC today, we were runners because there's still a bunch of kids that need to complete testing for something. I don't know what it is. Something telepass maybe? We had to go round up a bunch of kids that needed to be tested. I don't know if I showed y'all this or not, but this is what I'm doing today. So I'm treating this as like the kind of class notes. So it just has examples of complementary, supplementary, and vertical and adjacent angles. And then this is one of the activities they're doing on their own. A lot of angles, but it's only complementary, supplementary, and vertical, because that's all I care about right now. And then there's this. Fun. Okay, so I think that should keep them busy today. And then tomorrow we will start the Goodbye project, which is very sweet. I think what I'm going to do is make this another assessment grade and then drop their lowest assessment grade, because some of them are struggling. Like, I want all of them to pass, and the ones that, I don't know. Okay, I don't know. Okay, honestly, a lot of them are close to passing, so I think if I offer this, it'll be like the last lifeline. And if they don't do it, I officially don't feel bad. And I think next week they're doing a summer school meeting, and they're basically gonna be like, okay, yeah, you're going to summer school. So that will be Monday. So the Goodbye project is gonna be due probably on Tuesday, I think. Or maybe I might make it due on Wednesday, because Wednesday is technically our final. So I might make it due on Wednesday. That way they can get scared in the summer school meeting, and then maybe they'll put in the effort. But anyway, I hate that I'm like giving them 1,000 chances and they're still just not caring. But that's only some of them. Some of them are doing great and are gonna pass my class with like a 95. So it's hard for me to feel bad, you know? Done for the day. It is now my conference, and I forgot to do my daily brain game this morning, so let's do it right now. As always, if you want to try and solve it along with me, feel free to pause. This is what I come up with. This one was actually fun. Yeah, I didn't do it the way that they did it, but my way still worked. But just in case you did it this way. There you go. All right. Oh, and that was the one from the weekend. Oh my gosh, it's Tuesday. I have so many of these to do. Okay. This is from yesterday. Ooh, I think it's A. Probably. Yeah, I'm not even going to spend too much time on this. It's A. And then today. All right, I got to get 121. Technically, I could do 10 plus 1 to the power of 2, but I think we're only supposed to add, subtract, multiply, divide, and not raise to the power of. So I can do 100 plus 2 times 10 plus 1, 121. That's probably what they wanted me to do. Yes. Okay, done with that. What did we do today? Oh yeah, we just did angles. Two of my classes did great. One of them, just all copied each other, and so I was just like annoyed with it. But I'm not gonna fight it right now because I just don't have the bandwidth. But tomorrow we're starting the Goodbye project, which I am updating the slides for it right now. And then I need to make copies. That's what I'm doing. I wrote up 2 kids today. One of them started taking pieces of his Chromebook off, like ripping them off. And I don't think he meant to throw it at me, but it did hit me. So I wrote him up. And then there was another student who, I filled a whole sticky note so I wouldn't forget. Got up at least 4 times. That was when I started counting. So it was more than 4 times. Kept going hee hee during the lesson and the work. Kept rolling and playing with his dice. He combed the person next to him's hair. He brushed his own hair. He kept out on like flaunting all of his money and fanning it out and just wouldn't put it away. He did absolutely no work. Spent 20 minutes in the bathroom and fell asleep for the last 20 minutes of class. All in one period. One kid can just get up to so much mischief. But it's okay. When I say these kids will do anything except their work, that's what I mean. Good morning. Happy Wednesday. I have my giant coffee today because the coffee shop that I go to has like a punch card system. And so today was my free one. I don't think I even closed yesterday. It doesn't matter. This is what we're doing today. So I made the Goodbye project and I made it into a little booklet. I need to staple this one. But basically, this is going to be like a letter to future students. This is an all about me page. And then it's my favorite topics from algebra and like examples. Then it's a day in the life. Then it's difficult topics and like survival hacks, which is like Desmos cheat tricks and stuff. And then there's class bingo. And the last page explains how to make a tessellation because that's what the cover page is going to be. So they're going to do a tessellation for the cover page. And the way that we had initially thought to do the tessellation was kind of like the more normal way, which is where you take a small square of paper and like rip part of it off and tape it to the other side, then rip. That way it perfectly repeats. I've had these since I started teaching and never really had any reason to use them. So what I'm going to do is have them pick any 2 shapes that they want and create and like trace it. And that will create it because I think that'll be a little bit easier than tearing the paper and trying to trace it. And I also think they can kind of have fun with this. So.
Teachers, please pardon this interruption. Thank you.
Gosh, that thing is so loud when they're hanging up. So specifically what they're doing today is the like boring pages, which is their favorite algebra topics, and then the difficult algebra topics. So I'm having them do that today. This class bingo is so good. I did steal this entire thing from another teacher and just tweaked it. But some of these, we did a class bingo at the beginning of the year where it was like find someone who, and so it was like find someone who has siblings, find someone who has dogs, pets, find someone who whatever. And so this class bingo is all about stuff that they've done this year in my class. And so I'm just going to read you a few. Obviously not all of them because there's 24, but I'm just going to read some of my favorites. Eat without permission. Uses the restroom every class. Caught gaming. Always on the camera app. Caught using AI. Failed a notebook check. Got masters on a test. Lost Mrs. Adams' pencil. Fell asleep in class. Broke their Chromebook. Always tardy. Never talks. Chatterbox. Banned from the restroom. Like, it's just so fun. And I think that they're going to have a lot of fun with it too. Has said shut up is one. So I think that's going to be a lot of fun. So I'm just going to have them work on this for the rest of the week. And then honestly, I don't know what I'm doing next week. I don't know what I'm doing. The other teachers are doing awards. And my first year teaching, I did awards and it went great. My second year teaching, I did awards and they could not be bothered. They didn't really care about it. They didn't really like it. They were just complaining that they didn't get the awards that they wanted. Like, they were all silly awards. but they just didn't really like it that much. So now I'm kind of like turned off from the idea of doing awards, but I don't know. I might. We'll see. Daily brain game. Alrighty, let's see. Let's see if I'm right. Hallelujah. I have my slides ready to go for today, and my stuff is already printed, so I'm gonna go bother my coworkers. Conference. Actually, it's like 4 o'clock. The bell is gonna cut me off in just a second. But was it a little frustrating today when they're trying to write down their favorite topic or least favorite topic and they write down biology instead of quadratics or exponents or literally anything I've taught them? Yeah, so it was a fun little day of trying to remember what I've taught them and haven't taught them. But right now I'm working on my cover page. So I did my tessellation with my pattern blocks. And right now I'm just coloring it. And then I'll be done with my version, my little example. The only thing that I'm not doing right now is the bingo. I don't think I'm going to do the bingo just because I want to use this as an example next year too. So I don't want to, I don't know. Maybe I will. Who knows? But right now, as I said, I'm coloring. Good morning. Happy Thursday. I am so tired. All day yesterday I thought it was Thursday, so I've been thinking today is Friday and it's not. But that's okay. Because tomorrow, oh my gosh, wait. Tomorrow's the last full Friday. Today's the last full Thursday. Yesterday was the last full Wednesday and I didn't even realize it. Next week is the last week of school. I'm in shock. I can't believe it. Today, what am I doing? Oh, we're working on the goodbye project. So yesterday I had them do these pages, which this one is all about their favorite topics. And this is about topics that they struggled with and just like overall hacks. Today, what am I gonna have them do? I think today I'm gonna have them do the all about me. I made a Kahoot that's all about me and like the questions that they commonly ask. And so I'm gonna do that. I guess I'll just do that today. Sure, I'll do that today because I'm also gonna have them do the all about me and the bingo today. I'm going to finish up my tessellations just cause, and then I have PLC in about 20 minutes. But first, my daily brain game. Okay, here it is. Let's go. I gotta find absurd frequent dryly thesis. I found thesis, frequent, and absurd. So that means dryly is not here. Yay. Good morning. Happy Friday.
It's Friday.
Yesterday, I don't even remember if I talked about what we did yesterday. I'm just having a crazy week. But yesterday I did like a all about me Kahoot, and so it had all the questions that they always ask me, like how old am I, how long have I been married, what's my husband's name, all that sort of stuff. And so that was just for fun. And so today they are doing in their goodbye, where's their goodbye project? Oh, here it is. This one's mine. So today, what am I having them do? Okay, so today I'm having them do the class bingo and the All About Me, no, they did the All About Me yesterday. The class bingo and the day in the life. So those are both pretty fun. So I decided to bring in my yearbooks from high school. So this is how thick my yearbooks were. My school, so I went to Plano, and the way that Plano ISD is they have high schools and senior highs, is what it's called. So there's elementary, middle, high school, senior high school. So high school was 9th and 10th grade. So these are my 9th and 10th grade yearbooks. My 11th and 12th grade yearbooks, each of them is the size of both of these together. They're ginormous. My graduating class was like over 2,000. So it was quite large. This was 9th grade. This is what I looked like in 9th grade. Oh my gosh, I was a baby. Okay, this is me in 9th grade. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? 10th grade was a little bit better. So I am like all over this yearbook because in 10th grade I was actually very involved in school. Because I was in student council, I was in ASL club, like I was all over the place. Okay, so actually no, I was still in fact a baby with horrible size sweatbangs. I was thinking to myself, I was like, ooh, I'm gonna make them like anyone who's interested, I'm not gonna make them do anything. But I was like, if anyone wants to look through it, I'm not gonna tell them what my name was because I got married. And so my name is not Holly Adams in the yearbook. And I was like, oh, that would be so funny. That would be so cool. Except I wrote my name right there. But you know what? Will they notice that? Who knows? So I'm just going to leave them up here just for kicks if anyone wants to come look. I did go to Whataburger and get breakfast on a bun with bacon because I just can't. My coworker also brought her yearbook from high school, so I'm excited to look at that. A trip down memory lane. You know what time it is. All right, the word they give me, oh, one letter has already been solved. Okay, so they're not giving me a word anymore. B is T. Okay, that means Q has to be I. Oh no! It's either I or A. Oh no. Oh my goodness. Well, right after I said that I was gonna work on this, somebody walked in, but I did do it. So I'll show you guys. In 3 words, I can sum up everything I've learned about life. It goes on. Yay. Okay, it is time to go. It is 4:30. I'm out of here. Today was a great day. The kids loved looking at my yearbooks. And then I've been making, what's it called? Not salutations. I've literally been saying it all day. Superlatives. So I've been making superlatives for all of my students so I can make them silly little awards next week because I think that's fun. But with that, I'm gonna go home. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And please join me back next week for the last school year vlog of 2025-2026. Bye.